What is going on, guys? I just wanted to make this video today to pretty much entail what a workout looks like when you have a hormonal imbalance. Now, I've had this for probably at least a year now. I can maybe argue a year and a half, but for sure just over a year, at least 14 months for sure. So the hormonal balance, at least has been identified, is hypothyroid. So all the metabolic processes within the body slow down. So I have to make sure not to overdo my volume, otherwise I will easily not recover. So what I'm starting off with right now is just some warm-ups. I'm going to be focusing on lower body pretty much today. You saw me do some cat and cow, arching my back, rounding it, as well as moving around with the scapula. Then did some bridges. Right here I'm doing some side planks just on my knees to just warm up the obliques and QLOs, quadratus lumborums. Here I'm doing some thoracic twists. I definitely like these more on my left side because I feel my lat shorten much more and contract, as my left lat is not as strong and hypertrophied, as well as my left shoulder is technically taller. I mean, I say technically because if you were to take an x-ray, it'd be taller, but that's only because I have... I don't know if you ever heard, guys, that like one leg is longer than the other. Usually that's more of like a imbalance with someone's hips or pelvis, meaning they're not actually born with a leg that's longer, although that can be the case. But a lot of times if you just adjust the core and the glutes, that can assist. But anyhow, here's my first working exercise. I did a warm-up for Romanian deadlifts, 135, 185, and then here I am now doing 2 sets of 8 with 205. I can't say this was a lot on my legs. I mean, I have to be careful with RDLs as much as I think others do as well, just because it can really make your hamstrings sore the next day. And when you're sore, it's because you've broken down muscle tissue, which is actually micro trauma, which your body has to repair. And as I said before, my ability to repair and build within all the cells within my body slowed down because of my thyroid, because it regulates metabolism. So anyhow, here I am doing some rows. This isn't technically lower body, as I'm sure you guys know, but I just wanted to throw these in there after deadlifting because they fit conveniently within this workout. And again, I'm only doing 2 sets. Here you see me doing some medial step ups. These are really good for hitting the lateral sling system. I got this exercise from Paul Check. It's supposed to be, I like it a lot. It's I definitely feel it addressing my glute imbalances, because my right glute medius, that lateral sling system, does not fire as much as the left because of all my ankle sprains and injuries in the past. You saw me doing Swiss ball Russian twist before. I like those, but I think I'm going to stick with Palloff presses, which are pretty much twists with a band. They're isometrics, but as you see in here, I did some lateral band walks, again, to address the lateral sling system. The lateral sling system is pretty much your glute medius and the opposite quadratus lumborum, QLO. So here I am doing toe touches, as I do not have a, balanced rib cage pretty much. My ribs are very flared from all the stretching, compensating I did for a lack of shoulder mobility, on top of lots of stomach vacuums. The combination of those two caused my rib cage to be a lot more expanded than it needs to be. So I was doing those crunches to pretty much just to help balance that. Try to bring the rib cage shortened. But anyhow, that is today's workout. And if you guys like the video, leave a comment. Until then, toodles.